Hello to my wonderful listeners. One Family TV wala mutana lenan kotenke. Mbadingolu ikafu meye ko Yahya Jammeh meyalon ko atele mu former president Gambia banko nin kande atele moti meyalon ko afintita de adiamuta de mola ko wala de ikafu meye ko Amie Colley adiamuta ni musindi wala ko wala bakade ay kuma jama fo de bar amanna kontan fanande kabrin ala babde longninna wato meyalon ko ala babde be kering wala birthday cake nintade kadi mola meyalon ko wala mu Yahya tambati o mu kuti meyalon ko amandiya Yahya Jammeh de tandi ko ni atebe o lato ni dombi ni musindi o mala musoti abe ni musindi o kan bondila akan balala de meyalon ko adiya mutade ay kuma jama fo de meyalon ko be Yahya Jammeh la audio nin talamba natilal yenan abe diamu kande adiya mutani musindi wala ko wala baka de meyalon ko MP le mati de ka fay ko Amie Colley Yahya Jammeh man kontan ala ko wala baka de meyalon ko adiya mutala de former president Yahya Jammeh de oto mbadiŋolu annani audio tanni lamani hakkilola mbadiŋolu kana alamoy anin jusola de
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الحمد لله رب العالمين الحمد لله رب العالمين السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. The entire APRC membership and the people of Foni Berefet, I think, the constituency of Colley, former Honorable Colley. I've heard about all what she said. Somebody sent me the audio. Contrary to what she is claiming, that I was happy. I was pleased when she told me that she was going to Adama Barrow. Yes, she told me she got my number from somewhere, and I asked her how she got my number. Because I did not talk to Amie Colley for almost 7 months. I have always been very careful talking to people. And there was nobody that wanted to talk to me without me referring that person to the people that I trust and go there, and the person would sit with him or her. The person will send me an audio, and I will respond through audio to the telephone of the guy whom I trust to be a witness. She claimed that she talked to me more than any member of the executive. That's a lie. It's not true. Since she became MP, I spoke to her through somebody. She went to people, and those people called me with their telephone because I didn't want her to have my number. I spoke to her, if I'm not mistaken, for the entire time that she has been an MP for APRC, 7 times. Seven times. The first time, she went to Adama Bojang of Ajamat, whom then I designated as my mother, because she told me that my mother was her sister, treated her well. I didn't know Adama Bojang before. So when I started talking to Adama Bojang, then one day Adama Bojang told me that one Amie Colley, I said, who is Amie Colley? He said, you're not a member of the National Assembly. I said, what is it about? She told me that Adama Barrow has been sending people to her. She wants to meet her alone. She has to go and meet her at the State House. So, if I'm not mistaken, she wanted to know my opinion. What I told Adama Boja was, why would, she's not the leader of the APRC team in the National Assembly. And so if Adama Barrow wants to talk to a parliamentarian, to the APRC members of National Assembly, he should direct he should talk to the entire, all the members of the National Assembly representing Fonyi. But why would he single her out? I told Adama Barrow, Astaghfirullah, I told Adama Boja to make sure that, to advise, to warn this lady and let her call the APRC leaders in the National Assembly. Because she also told me that they also wanted to talk to her, so that they talk to me, so they want to go to her. I made it very clear, if Adama Barrow wants to talk to any member of the National Assembly representing the APRC, he should talk to all of them, or two of them or three of them can go. That is the men, not the woman. And I told her on no account should she allow Adama, Kadi, whatever, Amie Colley, to go alone to the State House without anybody knowing where she's going. That in itself smells foul. Because there must be an ulterior motive. So she could, for some reason, Adam Babojan told me that the MPs were busy. The MPs are busy. But Kadekoli is calling her. I told Adam Babojan to make an appointment with her the day I gave her the date and day when she should call Amie Colley to go to her, and I talked to her about everything. That day she didn't turn up. But I told Adam Babojan what to tell Amie Colley, that on no account should she go there. Adam Babojan came back and said, she says she will take your advice. The other time, she went to Adam Babojan. I think that was the day after the opening of the parliament. She told me she was there then. She told me that, and she said in Jola, nanona niseno kanyanak, pasafu bukaku ko pas benapa jobenjo pasof kanyanak kumbo pio mahaji kero, that he wants to talk to me privately, only her and him at the State House. Amie Colley, well, you're not the one who told me this. Yes. In English, she told me that each time we have an occasion to meet the president, at these public occasions. Okay, all the rest of the MPs of APRC will just shake hands and pass. But as soon as I go, it is my turn. He will hold my hand and be looking at me and try to discuss with me. And she said, I'm very uncomfortable, so I always, okay, thank you, this and that, and I try to find a respectful way of just moving ahead so that others can greet him. It was then that I told her, whatever is between you and Adam Abaro, I don't know. But if you didn't encourage him, he wouldn't have been doing what he's doing. So whatever you are telling me, I can see what you don't want to tell me. And what is beneath? At least you also showing interest to him. No, I'll take your advice, this and that, and I tell her, this is the last time I will tell you. And if you want to go find out what is going to happen to you, be stupid enough. I didn't use that language. I told her, ukam fanga foli fupataf moja unoken status okay be little puru. Now who will know where you are? You can just disappear. And maybe people will find your body somewhere else. Or people may not even ever find your body. If it is not a sinister thing, sinister, it can be bad. It can mean you going to sleep with him. That's what I told her. No, I'll never do that. This and I say, okay, no, listen to me. Adam Aboja was sitting. It was Adam Aboja's telephone. Because I don't want to call her and she gets my telephone. So if she's saying that she has been talking to me for a long time. But this particular day, I told Adam Aboja, tell her in the presence of Adam Aboja, go there without anybody knowing. They come and pick you up and take you to the state house. Nobody would know about it. And if you do that, you'll end up dead. And I told Adam Aboja, let me tell you one thing. This guy is full of sacrificing people. At that time, just before that, somebody was killed in a human sacrifice that I know. I told Adam Aboja, this man is looking for a Jola man whose surname is Colley, a Jola man or woman. Now that maybe he was told by the Marab that it should be a woman, and that is why he's so fascinated, so obsessed with getting this lady at any cost. I told Adam Aboja, you are my witness. And if Adam Aboja doesn't come out and narrate what I'm saying, tell the people what has happened, I'll release an audio for Adam Aboja herself. She will regret it for the rest of her life. What happened? I told her, you will know. I won't tell you what's going to happen, but you'll see. I think a Marabu told them to sacrifice a Jola woman. In the absence of a Jola woman, then they can take a Jola man, but the surname should be Colley. Why Colley, I don't know. I know what Adam Obara is doing, what they have been doing, and they are doing still the same thing. That will not save them anyway. You work with the devil, Allah will never back you. The country is suffering. Exactly 3 days later, they sent me a video. A photograph of somebody who has died at the State House. And his surname is Colley. I called Adam Abojan. I don't know, Boni regi. Now how can I send her the video and the audio? And started crying. Whether crocodile tears, I don't know. But she cried. Tell me, hey, and do not like mode. I told her, whatever I tell you, that is the way it is. Now, if she wants to go to Adama Barrow on her own, I don't care. You are my witness. When I advise somebody not to do something, and you do it, whatever you see is your own problem. They destroy somebody's son's life. I told her, it is not possible. I was at State House for 22 years. We have a maintenance team that does all the work. In the event that they cannot fix that type of work, they will call somebody, a private guy, who has the means and the tools to do that, and they work with him. I told her, on no occasion would somebody be working alone in any part of the State House who is not part of the maintenance team. So for them to say that this guy was working there and he died there until the body decomposed, they are lying. They sacrificed him. Now, after sacrificing him, somebody is working at the State House. He dies. With all the security that is there, nobody was supervising him. Would Gambians believe that? Even the most idiotic Gambian would not believe that. But now, they know that if they take the body out and throw it somewhere, people will identify that this was the guy who was working at the State House. That's why they allowed the body to decompose. But thank God, the boy himself informed his people that he has a contract at the State House. So when everybody was talking, and then that was the time she discovered a body that is completely decomposed. In that case, in the Gambia, I don't think you'll have the doctors that will be able to make a post-mortem to know exactly how this guy died, whether he was poisoned or whatever. The body has decomposed. If he was hit in the head or whatever they did to him to die. But they knew that if they took the body out when they killed him, people will see what has happened to his body, what happened to him until he died. So that's why they allowed the body to decompose almost beyond recognition. And Adama was shocked. And you know what and you come again and but I told her, whatever I tell you, you will see. I give my advice. And that was, I think, the third time I spoke to Adama Boja about Amie Colley. Unfortunately, she says she wouldn't, each time she talks to the rest of the National Assembly to come there, they told her that they were very busy. And I think around that time they were very busy. So the meeting with them never took place. But I told her to warn them that if Adama Barrow calls, if he wants a male member of the National Assembly to go and talk to him in private, let all the members of the APRC National Assembly go to him. If he doesn't like it, let him go to hell. That's what I said. So that is 3 times. The other time I spoke to Colley. That time I was the one who told this guy, my son, Molfa, to call this lady to come to Kanilai. There's something I wanted to tell her. Because there was something I saw that really made me pissed off. excuse my language, that made me very angry. The first time I saw it, I said, oh, maybe this is just a passing thing, but it became a habit. Okay. She had been complaining to Molfal, one, that everybody is trying to fight her. So I told Molfal, since she's telling you to tell me, tell her to come to you so that you can call me and I'll listen to what she's concerned about, and we'll find a solution. I'll find a solution by the grace of the Almighty Allah. She said that she doesn't know what's going on, but she doesn't understand. It's like everybody is fighting her. Okay? And she said she was going to spend the night in Kanilai. First, I told Morfa when she is coming to Kanilai, let her come with her husband. Because I will not, what she is asking for, I will not discuss with her without the presence of her husband. But she went alone. I explained to her what needs to be done. Okay? She said, okay, she would need my intervention to protect her. I told Monfal, okay, she didn't come with the husband. He said, no, but, no, I tell him about your problem. No. I will not talk to you about things that are, for your well-being and for your protection. I would prefer that both of you, I will arrange for you to go to somewhere. After that, nobody will touch you. But I would not want you to go without the husband's approval. And I also want the husband to go because you also complain that the husband also is having problems. Then the husband also made an audio after that because Mozart said he explained to the husband everything. And the husband was very happy. And they were, anytime I'm ready, let me inform him. Let me inform Mozart. Mozart would inform them. I made it very clear. Now, it's for him, the husband, to say, I agree, or I don't agree. So let it be very clear. And he has to tell me whether he will go with her. Now, if he decides he goes alone, she cannot go there alone. Somebody has to show them the way. After that, it was silence. I didn't I didn't hear anything from them because they were supposed to say yes, and then I have to make an appointment for them. Yes. That was. Then she said she wanted to talk to me. My son told me, that's the alcalde of Kanila. Annually, Nana Mambeka Sankeni Wafde. I said, okay, no problem. Let her come there. Okay, but that particular day, I told her, you have a vehicle, you have to go back to the hospital. You cannot spend the night in Kanila. Why? Just go back. You cannot spend the night in. You can go. Your place is not far away. But to spend the night in Kanila, you came alone. I will not want that. That is not going to happen. Then she knew I was serious, and after I said, okay, man, okay, I'll have to go back to Kanila, and I have to go back home. Okay. But then she didn't tell me. So when I asked Murphy, I said, Onama Mande, Nane, Atubemod. I think Najanjam for Mafia. She went home because she said she's going home. I think she heeded your advice. The last thing at Kanilai, my last talking to her, remember that it was 3 times Adama Bojang. Now 2 times Molfa, that makes it 5. And I will tell you what she said. You sing, and Molfa was also there. I told Molfa, you have to sit and hear everything that's going on. And if somebody says, no, I want to talk to you alone, I will tell her, but you trusted Molfa to tell him that you want to talk to me. And now you don't want to talk to me while Molfa is present, then you can pack and go. I used to tell my son, if anybody says he wants to talk to me, you have to be there to listen for tomorrow's sake. If he doesn't want that, tell the person to go home. You don't even need to tell me. I'm not going to be diplomatic about this. He trusted you to say, okay, if I go to Molfa, I'll talk to the president. Now, what he wants to tell me, he doesn't want you to hear. Tell her to go and go to hell and try to connect from there. But I'm not going to do it. So Molfa knows that what I mean. When I say something, he knows that I'm in business. Then she came, and I told Molfa, as usual, the same rule. No waiver of the rules. Amically, what did you tell me? But before you came, I knew about what it was that you wanted to tell me. Because I knew what was going on. Okay? Before, you didn't know that I was aware of all what is going on. But I knew. Hey, uncle. In fact, I told you to call me daddy. He said, no, you prefer uncle. I said, okay. Hey, uncle. Yes. No, what I want to tell you is, I want to visit you. It's very urgent. And I said, what? Yeah, I have to come and see you. I told her, you, a woman, coming to Equatorial Guinea to see me, for what? No, I miss you. I can go anywhere, I told her, okay, 2 things. I know that if anybody comes here, if you go back to Gambia, they can arrest you because this is a lawless, satanic, okay? A lawless, satanic regime that has violated all the constitution, every provision, decent provision in the constitution. They have violated it with impunity. They will arrest you because they know that you cannot come here without a visa. And when they see the visa is Equatorial Guinea, you'll be in trouble. No, I will not be in trouble. I know I travel anywhere where I want. I say, okay. That's not the important thing. I am not going to let any woman or any man come to see me and they be in trouble at home. No, I'm trouble. No, uncle. I say, okay, your husband, how would he think? How is your husband going to think about me? I told her, they have accused me falsely of raping somebody. Now, if you come, they're not accusing me of rape, but they accuse you of sleeping with me. I have had enough of it. I don't want any woman to visit me here. I've made it very clear. Fatoumata, Jahumpha, all tried to come here, and I made it very clear. I'm not going to allow anybody to come here, a woman. And the good thing about here is that anybody who wants to see me, if I don't give approval, they will not let you come in. Because here, everybody comes with a visa. So, if somebody goes to their embassy anywhere, seeking a visa, they will tell me that this person wants to come to you. And with the photograph of the person. And I tell her, hell no, I don't know her or him. So I told you, you cannot, I will not. In fact, that is a non-starter. Oh, uncle, I just want to see you. I miss you. I said, you miss me. You've never seen me before. Okay, I will say I'm wrong to say you've never seen me before. Because when I was a president, you have seen me, but I don't know who you are. No matter how docile your husband is, he can let you go wherever you want, but I will not let you come to me and see me. And I told you, why you want to see me? We are not talking about it, but I know. Hey, uncle, how do you know? I just want to come there for there 1 week or 2 weeks and then come back. 1 week or 2 weeks. I will tell you, you not even come here for 2 minutes. I will not see you. And you will not enter this country without my approval. So that's the big deal. Why didn't you want that they will shatter you to pieces? And they will shatter my reputation to pieces because everybody say, oh, why would somebody go and visit him for 1 week or 2 weeks? But he refused to tell me what the real mission is, which I knew. It was discussed between you and the others. Even if that was not the mission, I'm not going to allow you to come. You are somebody's wife? Yeah, you call me uncle? Yes. You call me uncle because your mom was a friend of my mom. They were the ones who were selling at Bakau Market. Okay, so that is 5. He said, I talk to you more than anybody else, just to prove to the people that you are not telling the truth. That was 5 times. That was the 5th time. So I told him, no, I'm not going to do that. Did you talk to me again? I didn't talk to you because I have nothing to talk to you about, because I know what your mission is. It's a very evil mission. And if it is not evil, I know you can swear to the Holy Quran without knowing that you are lying. But the bottom line is, that was the last time I told you hell no, and I made it very clear to Molfal. She is not going to come to me. So let her not even raise the issue. Let her not even remind you about it. She wants to come, she has been going to China, whatever. I said, this is not China. I am not also Xi Jinping of China. I don't want to see her here. And if she applies, or she comes to the airport, I'm going to tell her to send her back. Because they will come and find, somebody here wants to see you. I'll tell them, I don't want to see her. Yes. So that is the 5th time. The 6th time, after 7 months, you called me on my number. And I couldn't know who it was because you are not part of the list of, you have never spoken to you directly. So how in the hell did you get my number? You laughed. Why, uncle, I got it. I said, who gave you the number? Can you deny that? Oh, no. You see, remember I told you I wanted to come and see you and you refused this and that. You wanted to help me with these things about me and my husband, some sort of protection. I told you, what did I tell you? How the hell did you get my number? And I want to know who gave you the number. But if you don't tell me, I will know who gave you the number. It was at Marakisa. I know the guy who gave you the number. And I told her, I think you know me better than that. I don't need to call the name, but you know who it is. And how he gave it to you, I will tell you. Hey, I told her how she got the number, how the person gave her the number. Hey, uncle, how do you know that? I said, ask Matar. Ask Matar whether I know it or not. He will tell you, yes, anything I can do better than that. I know who gave you the number. Because it was a conference call for the meeting, and the person who connected me gave you the number. But to throw her off, I told him, but I gave you the number. She said, hey, uncle, you want to know who it is? I told her, yes, I know exactly who it is. But what is your problem? It's a long time. I miss you. Since then, we didn't talk for a very long time. I tell her, okay, 7 months. So why now you want to talk to me again? Because after your attempt to visit me, and I said no, you never talk to me again. Through you didn't. My son, Alcalo, never told me that your daughter or whatever, your niece wants to talk to you. So now what is it? No, uncle. No, I miss you and I need to talk to you. I want to hear from you, whatever. Say, oh, you miss me and you want to talk to me, I want to hear. Okay, tell me what you want to hear from me. And be quick because I'm going to pray. You heard the Adam? She said yes. I said, okay. You have 3 minutes because I have to pray. I don't want to miss the prayer time. No, okay, I'm just greeting you. I said, okay, thank you. Then you continue to talk for about 15 minutes. I don't hang up the telephone on anybody. But then I know it is going to cut off. When your credit is finished, I'm not going to call you. Then the credit was finished. I went to pray. That was it for me. But you waited, I think, a week later. Then you call again. And the first thing I ask you, what is going on? Why, we have to compromise with these people. I say, which people? Tombonjata and others. I say, I told you, you are a member of the executive. The executive knows exactly what my conditions are. Go back to the executive and you people discuss that. You are a member of the executive, you are a National Assembly member. Did they discuss that with the other members of the National Assembly? No. Say, so why do you think you come and talk to me when you are not the leader of the APRC team in the National Assembly? Anyway, what I will tell you is, hell no. No, it's uncle. When everything has to be discussion. I'm not telling you to discuss with anybody. You go to the National Assembly, the chairman knows my instructions. And I stand by what I said. We are worried about you, this and that. I say, who asked you to worry about me? You're coming, I told her, my coming has nothing to do with any damn human being. I told you this? No, okay, I will tell you. I say, okay. I want to go to, NPP has been, Adam Abaro has been insisting, and I think that I want to help my constituency. You want to help your constituency? So you're going there for money? What did you tell me? No, I have so many projects, and Adam Abaro has been doing a lot for other where they won, and those projects I don't want to miss for my people. I told her, you go and discuss with your people. Discuss with your people. I'm not the one who voted for you. You go back to your people and discuss with them. If they agree with what we are saying, then it's your people who voted you in who are in agreement with you. But not me. She told me no, because I think working with Adam Abaro, I will succeed in getting you back. I told her, who the hell are you to succeed getting me back? You think I'm afraid of Adam Abaro? My coming depends on the Almighty Allah, and the Almighty Allah alone, no other human being. I told her, you think I'm afraid of coming? I'm just waiting for the right time. So don't tell me, no, but people are getting discouraged, this and that. I said, yes. Ungrateful people are getting discouraged. People who don't believe in God. But let me tell you one thing. Not you, not anybody. Not Adam Abaro can prevent me from coming to the Gambia, my country, my motherland. And no other foreign power can stop me. So I told you, there's a reason I left. I knew I was going to leave before. If intelligent people who have been listening to me knew that one day I have to leave. But I'll come back. When you people now realize, I told people, maybe you have not been listening to my speeches in my talk. When I made it very clear, the only time you Gambians know who I am is when I leave the country. And so many people remember that from the way people are talking. I hear it. Then what did he tell me? Anyway, uncle, I have decided to I'm going to Adamabaro. So I decided to come and tell you. I told her, you're going to do that? You said yes. What did I warn you? Don't ever mention my name to Adamabaro. Otherwise, when I come, you will regret it. And also, let me make it very clear. As from now, I have nothing to do with you. Let it be clear. I said, I will not insult you. The other guy, when he went, I knew you were going. But because there was a backlash, and you stayed cool, so I said, okay, let me weather the storm out. And you asked me what that means. I said, yeah. Fala Lonko said, no, moko etenkunjan jo apo nutip. Didn't I tell you this? But as from today, you have nothing to do with me. Don't call me uncle, don't call me anything. And don't even dream of talking to me. I told her, even when I come back to the Gambia, you're not coming back to my party. You stick there. And what is going to happen to those people will happen to you because you are with them. So you told me you have gone. So what's the point of telling me? You said, in fact, I didn't need to know that you are going. So for you to sit there and say that I was happy when you went, when you told me that you are going to Adamabara. This is what I told you, folks. I will not. Your people agree with me. You said yes. Your people agree with you. But I told you, your people agree with you. It's not my problem. They voted you in. But as far as I'm concerned, I have nothing to do with you. Don't praise me. Don't say any. Don't even think of talking to me again. It's finished. It's finished. I don't want traitors. No, uncle, I'm not a traitor. I said, if you are not a traitor, then you must be something worse than that. But I didn't go further. And all the time I was looking at the meter of my telephone. I know very soon your credit is going to finish. So for you to stand there and say, oh, you talk to me more than anybody else, that's a lie. So that is the 7th time you talk to me, and that is the last time you ever talk to me. I told you I have nothing to do with it. Even if you come, when I come back, even if you crawl from Banjul to Kanilai and ask for forgiveness, in fact, you not enter Kanilai in the first place. I don't want to see your face again. In the hereafter, I don't want to see your face. Hey, uncle, what are you saying? I told you I don't want to see your face again. For me, it's finished. I told her, how many times did I tell you about Adam Abaro? And you want to go, there is something between you and Adam Abaro, but not between me and Adam Abaro that you would be the catalyst. If you talk to Adam Abaro about me, you'll pay a high price. That's what I told you. So somebody who's happy about you going to Adam Abaro will tell you these things. I want this audio translated into different languages. 7 times like Wahamo. Okay, the other time, okay, I skipped the other one. That one, what did I tell you? I'm the one who told my son, the alcalde of Kanila, to call you. Why? Because I saw that you were very close to, unusually very close to Yahya Tamba. And it was obvious. Wherever there's an occasion, you are always very close to Yahya Tamba. And I told you are married. No, including myself, no man like me would allow such nonsense to happen. And I told you, when you cut the cake for my birthday cake, you take a piece and put it to Yahya Tamba's mouth. And she puts it also in your mouth. Are you husband and wife? I asked you. What did he tell me? I told you to fucking stop that. But I knew it was not. You are not going to do it. What was between you and Yahya Tamba? To the extent that when Habib Seka went to Sintet, when he came from Baitullah, he went to Sintet. And one of the meetings also, you were the only woman there, talking on behalf of those who voted for you, trying to appeal for reconciliation. But why is it that each time there's a celebration and there's a cake, it is you and Yahya Tamba who cut the cake? And I told you that is unacceptable. I don't know what type of husband you have who will accept that nonsense. People look at you. You don't cut a cake and then you put into the mouth of another male, and the male puts his paws into your mouth. That's what I told you. You said you are going to stop it. Hey, uncle, yes, you are right, you are right. I say, I don't know what type of husband you have. But maybe the husband is afraid of you, because a husband who is a man would tell you, if you do that next time, I'll break your jaws. I told her, if it were me, I'll break your jaws into pieces. Is he your husband? And I told her, you destroy your reputation, because nobody would trust you. He's not your husband, he's not your brother. And it's not his birthday, it's my birthday. But why don't you just share the cake as it is? Why can't say the cake? And it is now become a routine. Wherever there's a meeting, I don't have been observing, wherever there's a meeting, you sit next to Yahya Tamba. Why? If your husband will not ask you, I, as your uncle, I'll ask you and tell you that this is rubbish. And you are spoiling your reputation. But maybe Allah is exposing who the hell you are. Despite you tell me that, oh, your husband knows that you don't play. How would your husband know? But I ask you, what is it about Yahya Tamba? You are not even the deputy chair. Even if you are the deputy chair, you have no business to cut the cake and you put it into his mouth, and he takes his paw and puts the cake into your mouth. That was the last time we spoke, until you called me this. I think it was during the month of Ramadan, I think. So let me also make it clear. You are expelled from the party, APRC. And since your people, you told me that they are in agreement with you, only to realize that they are not in agreement with you, they can sue you, they can sue go to the court or go to the IEC and tell them that you cannot occupy their seat. Okay, there's a loophole that people don't know. I know the laws of the Gambia. I know what is written and what is not written. Now, in the event that you want to sit on that seat and they don't want it, they should take a lawyer and take the matter to the court, that you voted for her, they voted for you, and you decided to betray. You cannot use their vote to be a member of the parliament. And if they go to the High Court, the High Court is going to uphold that decision. So that will force them to call for a by-election. Because they told me that during those days, if you leave, the IC would call a by-election. They told me that that clause has been removed from there. I told somebody, look at the clause. Did they put a provision to say that once that is done, it's a done deal. Nobody can challenge the seat because people elected you. So if they are in disagreement with a traitor like you, I realize that there's no such clause that prevents somebody from taking the matter to court to retain their seat. You go find a seat in the NPP. You cannot even be a member of the parliament as long as you are not elected. Period. So it's up to your people. Now that they don't agree with you, and say I was happy. You spoke to me 7 times. I think I've elaborated everything. So I want this audio to be played for all the members of the APRC and non-members of the APRC to know that your claim, what you claim, yes, you spoke. But 7 times, you want to tell me that you talk to me more than anybody else. What impression are you giving? I don't forget things. I have my brain intact. My memory is intact. Now, if there was another day we spoke, you and me directly, tell me. And you can swear to the Holy Quran. It's not true. I've never. The only time the last 2 times you called, when you called me, if I wanted to talk to you, I would have called you back. But I waited for your credit. I saw your credit going to run out soon. I was patient with you, and then it ran out. I never called you again. And then you called me later, about maybe 2 weeks, or I can't remember. Yeah. I want to thank everybody, every Gambian. Every Gambian. Enemy or foe, I love all of you. What is happening is a horror film playing out in a peaceful, peace-loving, development-oriented country called the Gambia. The crime that is taking place in the Gambia is worse than in Mexico or Colombia. Nobody has ever been prosecuted. You Gambians also were complaining about my checkpoints. When the law killed those people that killed people, and they were executed, what did he tell me? He's a killer, he's this and that and that. Now you know the reason. But I told you one day you will beg for executions. Nobody's going to listen to you. That's the day that has come. Now almost every day somebody's raped or stabbed or run over by a vehicle, robbed, raped. Everything goes in the Gambia today. All the worst criminals around our neighborhood, even far away, come. The worst drug dealers come. Containers of drugs come. But it's coming to an end. If Adam Barrow thinks that he's the only one who can, in fact, if he thinks that he's the one to bring me back, he's not going to do it. But he cannot even do it. But Adam Barrow, you cannot also prevent me from coming to the Gambia. Sooner or later, we will know who owns the Gambia, you or me. That day would be very nice. Very nice. Very nice. I don't want to go back to what people are talking about. In fact, I looked for the tape, the iPad. No, it's a tablet where I put everything about the oil and gas and some other thing that I don't want to tell you.